Right, here we are at HM Racing. Aaron and I are going to take this out today. There's Aaron over there. He's a fast rider, so he does Isle of Man. He races, he also runs HM and owns HM Racing, which is this workshop here.
Make it faster.
So we're going to take this, what's that, silicon spray or something?
This is, I'll plug the company. This is Jenny Chem Dashboard Rejuvenator.
So we're going to take this out today. We're going to hopefully get some GoPros on Aaron. Oh, look at that. Look how nice that comes up. May as well just show you this bike now. Look how nice this is. Suzuki built it at a show out of new old stock parts. So it doesn't actually have a plate in here. It's got a frame number, but everything is brand new part, but it didn't roll off the factory line. These bikes had some issues with head shake when they first came out, and there was a recall, so steering stabilizers need to be fitted on these bikes to make them more stable at speed. There's a few issues. Bike was called a Widowmaker. We won't go into that. So this bike's got this rotary damper in here. So spring doesn't have traditional damping like you would see in a normal bike, like you'd have the damping in the body in there. It's got in there, you can't see it very well, but it's got a rotary damper. Just want to say shout out to Suzuki. They've sent us 4 bikes at the moment actually. This is one of them. This is the DE800 B-Strong. I know it's a modern bike on the Classic Motorcycle channel, but it's great for putting stuff on the back, and you know, we sometimes put GoPros on the front, so modern bikes, it's easier to put yourself where you need to be to get the shot that you want or to carry the stuff that you have.
We can get an ice cream. Yeah, 99. 2 plates please, missus. Try not to scratch, we do not have knee sliders on. I know I do like these jeans, but sometimes you just can't help yourself. Say, if you just get on your toes, you know, lift your backside off that saddle, which is a hard thing to bring yourself to do. It's actually a very comfortable saddle, but if you do, just lift your backside off and get on the balls of your feet, let the bike move. Nothing wrong with this chassis.
How's the beard, all right for the shot?
Yeah, I suppose.
Quick summary here in case the GoPro battery didn't last, so what do you reckon?
I think for a Sunday ride out, you know, this day and age, stay to the roads, speed you can get away with, it's a really good bike. You know, it is mechanically all there. It's very basic, you know, there's nothing to it. You don't have to be you know, a fully fledged motorcycle technician to look after the thing. No bolt-on computers, no traction control, no ABS, just good old-fashioned fun. I really like it. You know, I know these things have got a reputation. I haven't seen any of those characteristics, if I'm honest. If you ride
Tweaks, mate,
properly.
if you owned it, what would be like, what's some standout stuff that you might quickly do to it, you know, quick wins to really just improve where it is now?
Big noisy pipes. That engine's got a lot of potential to make a nice noise. It's not bad noise, you know, it's obviously quite polite. Once you get a lick on, you know, it makes a good enough noise. But yeah, I think a decent set of Yoshimuras or Krapovic exhausts. You know, a nice system, a little bit of mapping. This would be, you know, just perfect. The gearbox, as I say, is really clunky, low speed, but there's not a lot you can do about that. You've got to ride it quick, and as soon as you do open up the bike, you know, the whole thing kind of comes alive. So for a bike that's not 100% sports, it wants to be ridden quickly. The quicker you ride it, the more competent the bike seems to feel, in my opinion. But with that, as I say, you can't just sit with your backside planted on the centre of the saddle, putting all your weight through the centre line of the bike, because the thing, it does wind itself up a little bit. If you get your ass off the side, get down the side of the bike, move your CFG low, push the bike away from you, it handles fine. The length of it helps. It's a long bike, so it's got a lot of inherent stability. It's quite heavy, so that really helps. And there's not too much power that you're ever worried about, you know, high siding yourself or anything like that on a clean road.
Fueling, how was that? Because sometimes these aren't set up right. What do you reckon straight out of the box, how it was delivered?
It's fine. It hasn't coughed on me, you know. The thing doesn't seem to have any holes in the power. There's no degradation of power throughout the power curve. It keeps pulling until you hook the next gear, the next gear, the next gear. So without sticking it on the dyno and seeing what the AFR's doing, I couldn't really tell you. But it feels very nice to me. Good throttle response. I like it. You know, I think it's a great Sunday ride bike out. You know, we caught up with a Fireblade earlier. You know, he tried, but we showed him the way, and it's on a gentleman's hack. You know, so yeah, I think it's a very competent bike.